I still like to see more development around Pottstown. If possible, I'd like to see if we can do some kind of inventory and see what properties are available, properties that's actually available for development, and let's see if we can, contact people to see, if there's any interest out there. Also wanted to see if it's possible to contact businesses like, Burlington Clothes Factory, things like that, who can come in, we have vacant properties available. That we can, contact the CEOs, contact, the people who make the decision. To see if they're, planning on expanding, if that's in their plans already, and they haven't decided on the location yet. See if they might consider Pottstown, something like that. I think we need to be aggressive as opposed to being reactive when it comes to development, and I think that'll be a good thing to do.
Okay. Do you need to talk with staff to push that forward?
No, I can do that myself.
Okay.
As long as as long as you guys think that it's something.
Absolutely.
We're not working with paid for big organizations.
Mm-hmm.
You'd find that much of that is being done already by
Probably,
paid, so.
yeah.
Okay. Councilor Flores, what do you want to see done this year?
I would like to see more united people in the community. That way they can appreciate the diversity in the community.
Good. Councilor Owens.
So just to report out on the goal of 2016 was to increase communication. It was a terrible goal because it wasn't specific, couldn't measure it. I could go on and on as to why it was awful. I do think people, send me emails, are always in constant contact, and I'm reaching out to them. So whatever, but the goal for 2017 is to increase library funding by $10,000.
Great. Councilor Prosper.
Mine last year was to increase home ownership, and I believe it has increased, at least with the, you're asking for a more quantified number. Specifically, I know at least 5, like in my general vicinity, but I don't know the exact
So you find new homeowners in your area?
Yeah, within a couple blocks of me, basically,
Okay.
that I know for sure. But this, for this year, it's more just the aesthetics of Pottstown. And I think, that'll, a lot of things will follow after that. And actually, after this tonight's meeting, I'm gonna feel reassured, specifically with the, just keeping streets clean and just walking over here this evening. And just, that's one of my largest frustrations. It's just how things look around here.
Great.
So, the Adopt a Road program that Illinois has in place, and I'm pretty excited about that, and get some more blighted properties, get their taxes scrubbed up through land banking, and that'll help as well. And help the new restaurants in the High, it would be in good shape.
Good. Thank you. Councilor Culp.
I agree with Ryan, and I also would like to see better communication as far as things going on in Pottstown and events, and how it can get out better to the people in the Pottstown area, who a lot of them don't even realize how much goes on, and even on the outside. And I'd like to see that done, and as far as he said about aesthetics and the way different areas look in Pottstown.
Good. Vice President.
My 2016 goal was to increase home ownership borough-wide, and I can quantify that for you, Ryan. I have failed by 8 properties, actually. We are 8 residential class properties less in the end of 2016 as we were in the end of 2015, 2016. So in the new year, I'm going to continue that goal, is to work on increasing homeownership borough-wide. I think we have some programs in place now that are going to help that, with land banking, with incentives for firefighters, increasing homeownership, and some of the stuff the school district is doing. So I'm very encouraged to say that that goal is going to be better by the end of next year, and I am waiting for L&I to report on what our percentage is in rental, because 2016 was 7,549 residential class properties, 2017, 7,541.
Okay. Well, you do have some new tools coming, and that should work. I remember last year, So I did set a goal of having 100 new jobs brought into this borough. And staff has been checking with our tax bureau, trying to get the exact numbers. I would estimate at that time that the borough of Pottstown far exceeded 100 new jobs. Hopefully by next month, we'll have an exact figure of how many and what price ranges they were in. So I will set that same goal. I want another 100 family-sustaining jobs coming into the borough. And hopefully through Padita and the efforts of our other counselors sticking out their necks and inviting employers to come here, we'll far exceed it again. There was an executive session. It's listed as 23. We had a hearing right at 6:30, and it went very quickly, so we took the time in between that and the official meeting tonight and held our executive session. It had to do with the contract and collective bargaining. There's no action to be taken. And you have listed in 24 for our regular meeting an agreement of sale of 629 Walnut Street, the Padita ordinance amendment,